So we're doing a burger today, and as part of it I'm going to do a nice little onion jam, and I'm also going to show you a bit of knife skills because people have been asking me about it. So first thing about knives is the ones you buy in the block in supermarkets are a waste of time. If you want to do a lot of cooking and you want a decent knife, get a chef's knife. Ask a chef friend of yours where they're buying the knives, get them. Victorinox for me is the all-rounder. I Victorinox knives since a commie chef, and I still have them to this day in the kitchen. And a good knife. And if you have a good relationship with your butcher, they'll sharpen them for you. There's also places in Tralee that will sharpen knives for you. So anyway, onion are one of the best things to practice on because there's so many uses. So a bit back we did an onion soup. That's one way of using up onions. This is another. So I'm going to show you. So you have your onion. You're using basically your knuckles like that. Go slow. You can't go like a chef because we've years of experience. See that? It's not up and down. It's across. You're going across it. But your knife never comes back beyond your finger. You use the knife. Take your time, and it's one of those things you'll get very, very good at. And as you get good at it, you naturally get fast at it. So, as you see, you're not chopping. You should never get that sound. Slice across it, nice and slowly, using your finger to guide it. Basically, like a crab. So the longer knives are easier to do because you're less likely to pull back and stab yourself in the corner. We're used to them. I've got these are handmade knives, but as I said, with the Victorinox, you can go into places wherever you live. There'll always be someplace relatively close that sells chef knives. Ask a chef. They'll tell you can go in and find one that's comfortable in your hand. Victorinox knives are not mad expensive, but as I said, they will literally last a lifetime. I'm in the kitchens 28 years and have the knives since then, and they're still doing absolutely great. So then after time, you'll naturally get faster at it. But something like if you practice with onions, because they're really, really cheap to buy and have loads of uses, like your onion soup or into stews, something like this, and then after time, just naturally get faster. You know, simple as that. Now, I'll do it another way then. To dice an onion, but you're not going all the way through. So you're folding, just leaving a line, nice and slowly, all the way through. Then you slice through this way, the same, and again stopping short, so that now when you go down through it, you get a fine dice. Again, take your time, nice and slowly. You end up with it diced. And then, because we're using this, we need to top that up that way, and that way, very, very quickly. And so, I just practice doing that. Over a short space of time, you'll discover you're getting quite fast. As I said, you should never hear this noise at all. You're damaging the knife. No need for it. Now, into this I'm going to put a little bit of garlic as well. So, chop this up as well. As I said, there's no such thing as one clove of garlic in a recipe. Even in the recipe of how to cook a clove of garlic, use two. Now, very quickly, down through that. Just going to go with a rough one there. So this will melt away because this will be cooking for quite some time. Because you want to really get it down sticky and jammy. And now just literally the whole thing into the pot. All of your onions. And before anybody puts up a comment of how do you cut onions without crying, very, very simply, get somebody else to do them. So it's just to do with times of year, and it's this thing inside it. It actually comes through your nose and your eyes, not your mouth. Salt, a good bit of salt, a good bit of pepper. Now, balsamic vinegar, good glug of that in as well, and some oil in as well to stop it from burning. Now we're going to put that up on the heat, and we're just going to let it stew down. Just stir it every so often. That'll take about an hour, maybe a little bit more depending on your heat, but go on a low ring, your smallest ring, down halfway, and that's your onion jam. We'll check back on that there in about an hour and a half. Talk to you soon. Now, once you have it on the heat, you need a dark sugar. The darker the better, so with brown sugar, you want to get a spoon or two of that in. That's just going to help the caramelization of the whole thing, and you know, just for a nice onion jam with the burger. So a nice brown sugar, and to help it caramelize down and sweeten it up, and that will be ready in about an hour and a half roughly, and we'll show you the finished product. Talk to you soon.